wasn't he? When he took shahada, he felt the difference.
Yeah. He was stamping on his horns with his hands, you know.
Oh, you can see, you're seeing images?
I could feel him, yeah.
Okay. Subhanallah.
And there's this thing that happens, and I don't know what it is, but...
How does I take this one?
Alhamdulillah, I was looking for the small Quran. Where they write things and put it on my body.
Yes.
I've been conscious of it while they were doing it, so what is that? Is that a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing, actually.
It's not a good thing?
No.
That's what led me into the whole experience that I was thinking that Isa alayhi salam came into the room, my grandmother came into the room, and basically we were talking about Dajjal, and Dajjal was in the room. I couldn't see these people, and what was happening was there were like rows of, it seemed like there were rows of people above me. They gave me 2 rods. One rod was the rod of correction, and one was a rod of something. And if somebody lied, then they'd make me. They'd make me. It was like I was possessed, and I'd hit the shayateen with this. And what would happen was I'd put the rods inside me, and then I'd open my chest, and all of it. In hindsight, I realised all these shayateen were coming in. The more I was doing it, the more shayateen were coming in, and this happened after the initial kind of before I saw you first time, the initial ruqya sessions, when they knew that I was beginning to wake up to it. And on this Sunday, it just hit me, and all day long I was in my room for a good 2 days. Didn't go to work.
So this incident happened after the ruqya session that you came here?
Before.
Oh, before?
Just before.
Oh, just
before. A week before.
Yeah.
And in that week, I didn't know whether I was doing the right thing, because these things were, you know. And what happened one night was, I was up most of the night because they wouldn't let me sleep. And what they were saying was that I smoked cigarettes, and there's an ashtray there, and they kept saying, you want to go there or do you want to go up there? They wouldn't speak to me, they would just point using my hands. And I was afraid of going to hell, because I thought that what I'd done and the position I was in, I was going to hell. And at the end of the night, now I can't hear properly in my right ear, but it used to be on my left hand side, but then the shayateen would say, I'm on his right, I'm on his right. And then suddenly my hearing started going, but what happened was this, it was like a thunderclap, and my eyes were closed, and I saw white going from this side to that. And it was after that that things became really intense. Before that, there was only a few. I got rid of the jinns just before December, and then it seemed okay, but they were sending more, you know, they were still trying to, and there were a couple of times when I went out, I must admit, I had a drink with a few friends. It was still difficult. I wasn't praying the Mars, that was the other thing. So I wasn't protecting myself completely, but then I didn't know where I was. It was shaky ground. But I knew something had happened. I triggered something. And when they realised, when I got down to the last 4 or 5 like shayateen, these they come up like this, you know, like a snake, and then it's the face of a shayateen. My face contorts. And what was happening was, at that time when I believed that Isa alayhi salam was there, because it was bizarre. I went to a park to feed the birds, and they all came to me, like, you know, in one flock, and it made me believe that there was something godly that was with me. I don't know what it was.
But it was normal. Birds will come to you if you were going to feed them.
Yeah, but it was a huge.
But they made you think it was something else.
Exactly, and so after that, when I was like, okay, well, there's no difference between Isa alayhi salam and Muhammad, and I will worship Allah, and they are both prophets, you know, and one hasn't returned yet, you know. So for me, his teachings are just the same, and Ahmed the Comforter, peace be upon him, wait for him, you know. I'm losing my thread here, but
we'll catch up next time you tell me the whole story.
Because
they've interrupted. No, I'd like to hear it from them, and they've interrupted us. Let me see what it says. Okay, your session is finished.
Alhamdulillah, I feel lighter.
Okay, is there something there? Just give me 2 minutes. Someone's going to leave them, and I'll come with you. Okay, okay. Well done, well done. That was a good session for you.